P4 week 38 exam paper review. Okay, so this one I'm just going to write here, P4 week 38. So you know which one it is. P4 week 38, 2025. This is for the from the Catholic High School SA2 paper. Okay, so I'm going to the first one. Uh, okay, section A. So question one says that the value of the digit 6 in 56,013 is what? So this is the digit 6. So which is the value? So here you know that it's the thousands place. So that means your answer is actually number 4 because it stands for 6,000. Okay, not only 6 but 6,000 because the 6 is in the thousands place. So the value will be 6,000. So question 2, which of the following numbers when rounded to the nearest 10 becomes 23,900? So we are rounding to the nearest 10. So let's look at this. We round to the nearest 10, right? You look at the digit on the right hand side, which is the ones. So if it's 5 and more, you round up. If it's 4 and below, you remain. So this is 4 and below. So this one remains at 22,840. So this one not correct. So over here, when round, you look at the ones. This is 5, which means you can round it up to 10. Number 9 can round to 10. So it will be 22,900. Because this is 10 means this 8 will become 9 as well. Because you cannot put two digits in one place value. Okay? So the next one, nearest 10. So you look at this. This is 4. So that means it will be 23,900. And this one, it would be the 4 can change to 5. So 23,950. Okay, so which one is correct? So which one is 23,900? It is this, none other than option 3. Okay, next one, question 3. Yeah, okay. 5 wholes and 7 eighths is equals to something over 8, which means you need to change it to an improper. Okay, so you know one whole is actually 8 over 8 because your denominator is 8. So one whole is 8 over 8. So we're looking at 5 wholes down here. So what is 5 wholes? How many 8s are there in 5 wholes? So you just take 5 times 8. You have 48. But don't forget that this 7, 8 you also must add in. So 7, 8 is 7 parts of 8 already, right? So it will be 48 plus, this is 7 eighths, right? 7 eighths, which gives you 47 eighths. So this is your answer, number 4. Okay. So going to question number 4. In the number 12.34, the digit what is in the 10th place. So 10th means it's after the decimal place over here. So the 10th place will be the first one. This is 10th. This is 100. Okay, so don't forget, okay, after the decimal place. Because before that are all whole numbers. So the 10th place will be number 3. Okay, so this is your answer. Question number 3. Question 5. Which of the following is a factor of both 18 and 48? So we look at the factors of 18 and 48. Then we find our answer. So we look for factors of 18, 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. Now factors of 48 will be a bit more. 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12, then 6 and 8. So if we look at all these factors listed, which one is actually both a factor, is actually a factor of both 18 and 48. Number 9 don't have. Number 8 only 48. Number 7 definitely none. So the answer is none other than option 1, number 6. So can you see this? It appears on both. Okay. Next, question number 6. In the figure, how many of the marked angles are right angles? So right angles means perpendicular line. So if you can see, it's actually this one, this one. This is not, this is actually obtuse. This is obtuse, obtuse. This one, no, no one, they never label, so don't care. Okay, don't care about this because they never label anything. This is obtuse. This is also right angle. And this is also perpendicular. So 3. This is acute. So you only have 3. So number 3. Okay. Question number 7. Which of the following numbers is 600 less than 76,891? So you just have to minus 76891 minus 600. This kind are giveaway marks, okay? So this will be 1, 9, 8 minus 6, 2, 76291. So the answer is number 2. Question 8. The difference in value between two numbers is 480. One of the numbers is 3 times the other number. So we got two numbers, okay? So one number is bigger, one number is smaller. So you know that one of the numbers is 3 times. That means this big number will be 3 units. The small number is just 1 unit. And you know that the difference is 480. So this is 480. So I want to find the sum, means the entire thing. So you can tell how many units is 480. It's 2u. Remember, always look for 1u. 480 divided by 2, which gives me 240. But I want to find the sum, means how many units are there altogether? There are actually 6 units. So 240 times 6. Your answer will be 960, which is number 4. Question 9. A jug contains 1,200 ml of water and a glass contains 710 ml of water. How much water will the jug and 2 such glasses contain? So I'm looking at one jug and 2 glasses. We already know one jug is 1,200 ml, but we don't know what is 2 glasses. We know one glass, 710. So 2 glasses will be 710 ml times 2, which will be 1,420 ml. So I want to find the total for one jug, 2 glasses. I just add the uh, volume together. So 1,002 plus 1,420 ml, which gives me 2,620 ml. Number 4. Question 10. At a carnival, every third child gets a candy and every sixth child gets a balloon. Which child is the first to get both a candy and a balloon? So you know that we're looking at multiples already, which is multiples of 3 and multiples of 6. Because every third child gets a candy. So the third one, then followed by the next third child, which is the 6th. Okay, so I'm looking at multiples of 3 for the candies. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. Now, for the balloon is every 6th child. So multiples of 6. Because the 6th child gets a balloon, then the next group of 6, the next one, the 6th child, the next 6th child gets a balloon also. So multiples of 6. 6, 12, 18, blah, blah, blah. Right? So question asks me for the first child to get both items. So you're looking at the lowest common multiple. So if you look at this group, right, you know the lowest common multiple is none other than 6. 12 cannot because 12 is the second one, not the first one. Okay, so answer is number 1. Question number 11. Yeah. Okay, question 11. All the books in the library were packed into boxes of 8. After packing 112 boxes, there were 6 books unpacked. How many books were there at first? So we need to know what is the meaning of boxes of 8. That means one box has 8. So I'm going to pack 112 boxes. So we already know one box 8. So I have 112 boxes, which means I will have a certain number of books, which is 112 times 8, which gives me 896. These are the ones that are packed already because they're in boxes. But after you pack, you know that you have 6 unpacked. So how many at first? So these 6 books are still lying there, which means it is included in your number of books at first. So you cannot ignore the 6. You have to take 896 plus 6. Your answer is 902 books, which is number 3. Question number 12. Alice bought 3/4 kg of cookies. Benny bought 1/5 kg of cookies more than Alice. How many kilograms of cookies did Benny buy? So we need to add both because this is fraction as value, this 3/4 kg. Benny is 1/5 kg. I'm just going to add these two fractions together to get an answer. So 3/4 plus 1/5. So you know denominator have to make the same. This one can make into 20, so times 5. This is times 4. So I rewrite my fraction. Here will be 15 over 20 plus 4 over 20. 15 plus 4 is 19 over 20. Your answer will be number 4. Question 13. Caden had $84. He spent 3/7 of his money on a puzzle. How much money did he have left? So you know, you can draw a model. 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total 84. He's going to spend 3/7 on puzzle. So 1, 2, 3 on puzzle. I want to find left, which is this part. So you can see how many units represent 84 is 7 units. So you look for 1 unit, 84 divided by 7, which gives me 12. But I want to find left, which is here, 4 units. So work out 4 units, 12 times 4. $48, which is option 4. Okay. Question number 14 is here. Here. So which number is 1/3 less than 4.56? So not 1/3, sorry, 1.3. So you have to minus. Okay, so you take 4.56 minus 1.3. 1.3 is 1.30 lah, because there's 2 decimal place. This one changed to 2 decimal place. 1.30. So this will be 6. 5 minus 3, 2, decimal point, 3. 3.26, number 1. All these are giveaways, so you must always remember, okay? Question number 15. Arrange the following decimals in increasing. Increasing means small to big. Okay? So which one is your smallest? Which one is your biggest? So if you look properly, right, this is 7.012, this is 7.1, this is 7.02. If you cannot see, you just change them to the same number of decimal places. This will be 7.100. This is 3 decimal places, right? So all change to 3 decimal places. So this is 7.020. So if you look at this, which one is actually the smallest? It is none other than the first, this one. This is the first one. This is the smallest because 7.0 0.012. This is 7.020. So the first one is the smallest, this 7.012. Then followed by the second one will be 7.02, and the third one will be 7.1. So it's actually option 4. Okay, question number 16. Yeah. Okay, a pen costs as much as 4 erasers. Danny paid $8.40 for one pen and 3 erasers. Find the cost of one eraser. So we know this. One pen, the value is equal to 4 erasers. But here, Danny paid for one pen and 3 erasers at the price of 8.40. So I'm going to find eraser. It means we have to change all the pens to eraser. So this is one pen. Over here for one pen, which means I can replace one pen with 4 erasers because they are the same value. Okay, so you add the 3 erasers. I only replace. I didn't do anything to the cost. It is still 8.40. So now you know 7 erasers is 8.40. Look for one. You just have to take 8.40 divide by 7. Answer is $1.20. Your answer will be number option 1. Okay? Yeah, this one untidy. Divide by 7, 120. Okay? Next one, which of the following figures is the dotted line of symmetry? Which means that, right, when you draw the line of symmetry, they have two equal sides. Okay, so look at 5. This side, the left is not equal to the right. So this one cannot be the line of symmetry. What about this? This part of left side of 6 is not equal to right side of 6. So it's not. Definitely you can see the left side of 7 is not equal to the right side of 7. But this one, it is equal because you can see that shapes can be equal. Okay, the left side is equal to the right side. So our answer is actually option 4. Okay. Now we look at question number the next one, which is question 18. Okay, so question 18. Which of the following figures is symmetrical? Symmetrical means when you draw a line, right, they will actually be both equal, two equal sides. Okay, left equal to right. So if you look at all this, right, you know that it is none other than B. Because when you draw this, can you see B, the left is equal to the right? But if you draw for A, even horizontal or diagonal vertical across, they are not equal. Same goes for C, because A and C, they are just inverted pictures, inverted figures. This one you cut half, and this one you cut half. It is still not equal. So your answer is just B. Option 2. Okay. Next one, 19. In the figure below, square ABGH and square BCDG are identical. So this square is identical to this square. Okay. The length of rectangle GDEF, this one, is the rise, is breadth. What does it mean? It means the length is 3U. The breadth is 1U. Okay. So what is the length of DE? I want to find this. So if you look at this is 15 cm, it's a square. That means this is 15 as well. And you know, if these two are identical, it means that, right, this is also 15, 15, which means that this square is also a 15 by 15 cm square. So that means we can see one unit is 15 cm. I want to find DE, which is 3 units. So you just take 15 times 3, 45 cm. Option 4. Okay. Question number 20. Actually, question 20 is 8-point compass. The syllabus is already removed. But it's okay, I'll just go through lah. Huh? So question 20. Steve is was standing at point A, so he's at A. So after turning through an angle of 225 degree, wait, in an anti-clockwise direction, he is facing the library. Where was he facing at first? So you know that anti-clockwise, so this is clockwise. Oh, sorry, this is anti-clockwise. Okay, so I'm going to write anti here. You just know it's anti-clock, never mind, clockwise. So this one will be the clockwise direction. Okay, so he's actually facing the library after he turned a 225 degree anti-clockwise. So I'm going to write down something here, which is I don't know where is he facing at first, but after he turned 225 degrees anti clockwise. Sorry, clockwise. Okay, he will be facing the library. So this is the after. This is the ending. Okay, so I need to work backwards to find out where was he facing at first, which means the opposite way will also be 225 degree, but in this way, right, you're going opposite means it becomes clockwise. So from the library, I'm going to go 225 degree clockwise. So you know from here to here, this clockwise direction is 45 degree. This is another 45, which makes 90. Another 45, it would be 100, 135. And then another one, and another one. Okay, this is 180. And then this will be 225. So where was he facing at first? He's actually facing the bakery. So it's option number 2. Okay, now let's move on to section B. Okay, write 25,013 in numerals. This one giveaway. You should know how to write. 25,000, no hundreds, and 13. Okay, question 22. Some factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, and 20. What are the other two factors? So we are going to list out the factors of 20 here. So we know our answer. So factors of 20, 1 and 20, 2 and 10. Then the last one is 0.5. 3 don't have, so it's 0.5. So you know the factors 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. They already have 1, 2, 4, 20. 1, 2, 4, 20. So which are the other two? 5 and 10. Okay, next one. Question 23. You just have to add the fraction. 29 plus 1/3. Denominator not the same, make it the same. This will become 3 times 3. 29 plus 3, 9, 5, 9. Answer. Okay, just write it down. It's already simplified, so there's no way to simplify anymore. Okay, question 24. Find the value of 1 whole minus half and minus 1/8. Remember to always observe your denominator. It's not the same. Change it to 8 times 4. So you know 1 whole, definitely you look at the denominator, you know that it's 8 over 8. Denominator 8 over 8 minus 4, 8 minus 1, 8. 3, 8. This is your answer. Question 25. How many 6 are there in 1 whole? So if I were to draw 1 whole circle, I will cut it into 6 parts. So this one will be 1, 6. So you know 1 whole, how many 6 are there? So you know that it's actually 6, 6. 6 parts of 6. So the answer will be 6, 6. That's all. When you draw out, you will be able to see. Okay. Next question. Express 0.93 as a fraction. So can you see 0.93? This is 10 hundredths. So it's 93 hundredths. In fraction is 93 over 100. But you know that this one cannot simplify. So our answer is 93 out of 100. Question 27. I'm going to round 19.52 to the nearest whole number. So 19.52, nearest whole number, you look at the tens, this one. So can it remain at 19 or go up to 20? So this is 5 and more, which means the value of 19 go up to 20. Question 28, you just need to times 17.36 times 3. 6 times 3, 18. Again, 3 times 3, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. Decimal point. 7 times 3, 21, 21 plus 1, 22. 1 times 3, 3, 3 plus 5, 3 plus 2, 5. 52.08. Question number 29. May I actually write down the size of angle A? For this, please use a protractor. Okay, I cannot show you here, but your answer should be 135 degrees. I mean, you need to measure clearly. If you don't or not sure, please approach your teacher and ask your teacher. Okay, question 30. A number has the factors 3 and 7. The number is between 50 and 70. So from 50, between 50 and 70 means it's actually, wait, it's actually number 51 to 69. So I need to know this number range, the number falls between the range. So let's look at multiples of 3 and multiples of 7. So what's the first multiple of 3 that falls between 50 to 69 is actually 51, followed by 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, and 69. Multiples of 7, that the first multiple that falls between 50 to 70 is 56, followed by 63. 70 cannot because it's after 69. So if you look at these two, which one is the common multiple? It's none other than 63. This is your answer. Question number 31. The fifth multiple of a one-digit number is 14 more than its third multiple. What is the one-digit number? So you know that this one, right, you have to try and error your multiples. Okay, so what I do, right, is actually I know that this number is the fifth multiple of a one-digit number is 14 more. So you want, right, you can actually look at multiples of 1, multiples of 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. Okay, so if you look at multiples of 2, okay, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, so on. So I know that the fifth multiple, which is the fifth one? The fifth one is number 10, is 14 more than the third. Okay, so I'm looking at the third and fifth multiple. So I focus on it. So okay, this is the third one, third multiple, and this is the fifth multiple. So I list out a few first. Okay, now multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So the fifth and no, sorry, the third and fifth multiple, this is 9, this is 15. So actually you don't need to list out so much. So you know what is so this one will be multiples of 4. Third multiple of 4 is 12. Fifth multiple of 4 is 20. Multiples of 5. Third multiple of 5 is 15. Fifth multiple will be, this is what? 5 times 25. Yeah. Six multiple, 6 times 3, 18. And then 5, 6, 6 times 3, 15. Then 6, sorry, 6 times 3 is 18. Then 6 times 5 is 30. Multiples of 7. Third multiple will be 21. Fifth multiple is 35. Okay, so if you look at all this, right, I need to know that the digit, the difference between the fifth and the third multiple is a difference of 14. So if I'm going to use another color, so this one is 10 minus 6 is 4. It's not correct. This one is 15 minus 9, which is 6. Not correct. This one, 20 minus 12, 8. No. This will be 25 minus 15, 10. No. This one, 30 minus 18. This will be, what is that? This one is 12. No. This one, 35 minus 21 is 14. So what is the one digit number? Is number 7. Okay. Next one, question 32. Lionel has 5 more stickers than Marco. Nathan has 4 times as many stickers as Marco. Lionel and Nathan has 120 stickers altogether. How many stickers does Marco have? So we're going to draw. Lionel 5 more than Marco. So Lionel and Marco. You so ugly. Yeah. Lionel 5 more than Marco. Okay. Then it says that Nathan 4 times of Marco. So Nathan here, 4 times of Marco means 4 times of what Marco has. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to draw one long train, very hard to see. Okay, so I just stack my hand, it's the same. Okay, Lionel and Nathan got 120. So if you draw like this, right, what does it mean when Lionel and Nathan got 120? So that means L plus N, 120. So which means what? Lionel is here, 1 unit, Nathan, 4 units. So that means 120 is actually total of 5 units plus 5. Understand? So you need to find 5 units, which means you have to take away 5. It's like if I were to cover this up, if I were to erase away Marco, like that. Can you see now? This will be 120. So that means 5 units will plus 5 is 120. So I draw back Marco. It's also 1 unit here. So that means I need to find 5 units. I take 120 minus 5. 115. Look for 1 unit. 115 divided by 5. Your answer is 23. Marco only. Marco is just 1 unit. Your answer is 23. So if I draw out for Nick, if you don't cannot see, you look at, if I were to draw out for Lionel and who is that? Nathan. Lionel is like that. 5. Nathan, 4 times, right? 4 units, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 120. I just take away my code. So you can see that here you can find 5 units. That's how I get this. Okay. Question number 33. Oops. Melissa's monthly salary is thrice the amount she spent in June. Her monthly salary is 8,424. How much did she spend in June? So you know her salary is 3 times of what she spent in June. So this is a salary. This is what she spent in June. Aiyo. Okay. But her monthly salary, you know that this is 8424. So you can find already what? 3 unit, 8424. Look for 1 unit, 8424 divided by 3, which gives me 2808. So I'm going to find in June, it's just 1 unit. So 2808. Okay. Question 34. Oops, sorry. Study the menu carefully. So this is a sandwich, 270. This is a glass of fruit juice, $1.55. So Harry had $50. He bought one chicken sandwich and a fruit juice. How much he had left? So just add up what he spent. He bought one of each item, right? So 270 minus plus 155. So he spent a total of $4.25. So he got $50 to spend. He paid just $4.25. How much left? I just take $50 minus away $4.25. A lot of people still tell me, teacher, like they put like this, no? 425 minus 50. No, $50 is 50.00 minus away $4.25. Okay, be careful. So you know all this cannot minus with borrow. 4, 10, cannot, 9, 10, 9, 10. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 2, 7. 9 minus 4, 5. And then the 4 bring down. Answer, what is, $45 and 75 cents. That's what he had left. So you write down 45.75. Question 35. Carrie used a total of 23.25 meter of ribbon to make similar flowers, not bowls, similar flowers and 9 similar bowls. How much ribbon did he use to make 2 such flowers and 3 such bowls? So you know this one you can see, all these come in groups, See? So this whole thing, right? Carrie used a total of 23.25 meter. So you can see it's actually 3 groups of flowers and bowls. It will be 23.25 meter. I just want to find 2 flowers and 3 bowls, which is actually what they're asking for in one group. So you just divide by 3, that's all. Okay, 23.25 meter divided by 3. You will get 7.75 meter. That's your answer. Okay. Question number 36. Isaac is 7 years old and his sister is 3 years old. In how many years' time will the total age add up to 18? So now Isaac, ISAAC lah, okay, 7. The sister is 3. In how many years their total will be 18? So the total now, plus how many? Both of them grow older by how many years? Thereafter will be 18. So the total, right, now, right here, is actually 7 plus 3, 10. So right now, both of them are 10. So I don't know how many years time they'll become 18. So the difference is 18 minus 10. The difference in age, 8. So you know that the total means 2 people. 2 people after that 18. That means both of them will be plus 8 years of age. Like, both together. But you cannot tell me it's plus 8. So 10 plus how many is 10 plus how many is 18 is 8. So this one is a total of 8. So each one is how many years? So you have to take 8 divided by 2. Answer is 4 years, not 8. Because if you plus 8, 10 plus 8, 18. 3 plus 8 is already how many? 11. Correct or not? So you cannot be 18 in total because both of them will age by the same number of years. So total age, they age together. The total age together is 8 years difference. That means one of them will age by 4 years. Okay, next one. Okay, this one is a bit big. I think the thing. Okay, I try. Try to. I think I okay. Try to see. Okay. So I think should be fine. So look at the square grid below and use the information for question 37 and 38. So Leo was standing at point B, so he's here. Okay. He walked one step up north, 3 steps west, here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 step south. Where will he be? A. Right? You cannot see. Sorry, it's a bit A. So this is north, south, east, west. If you know the positions well. Okay. So question 38, point what is northeast of B? B, northeast is this way. So B, northeast, what is this? This is point D. What direction is of E? What is the direction of E from C? So from C, the direction of E is what direction? You're going downwards. So it's actually south. Okay. Next one. Question number. Yeah, I think I enlarge. Okay. The figure is made up of identical squares. Line AB is the line of symmetry. Shape 3 more squares so that the figure is symmetrical. So you have to check. This one, do you have another? This is the line of symmetry. If you don't know, you can highlight. So you know that here got 1. That means here also got 1. Okay. This one, okay, equal. This one, another one here. These two equal. This one not equal. One more. This one done. So there are 3 squares shaded. So this is your answer. Right? Question number 14. Oh, this is the end of section B already. Okay. Studying the figure below, a square piece of paper was folded as shown. Okay. So each statement below is either true, false, or not possible to tell. Okay. So for each statement, just put a tick in the correct column. A, X is 45 degree. Are you sure? 45 degree is actually, this is a square. So 45 degree is actually like this. Slip, like this. But X is this much. So X cannot be 45. So this is false. Okay, next one. Angle Y is equal to angle Z. So are these two equal? You can see this one you fold down. So which means this is overlapping. Like this angle here when you fold down is equal to Y. So this one is actually 2 layers. So that means Y is actually equal to Z. Okay, so this is true. Right? Okay, now let's go to section C, which is question 40. Oh, sorry, 41. A t-shirt, a bag, and a cap cost $256. The bag cost $24 more than the cap. The t-shirt costs the same as the total value of the bag and the cap. How much does the cap cost? So, okay, very simple. Just draw a model, okay? Don't draw a model. So we know that the total is 256, but the bag $24 more than the cap. So bag and cap. Bag $24 more than the cap. This is 24. But the t-shirt, it actually costs the same as the total of the bag and the cap. So that means the t-shirt is actually the cost of the bag This is a 24 again. And the cap together. This is the total cost of the t-shirt. Okay, now the three items is 256. I want to find how much does the cap cost. And then I'm looking at this. So what we do is you can see there are two values of 24 difference. So take away 24 times 2, 48. I'm going to take it away to find the value of 4 units. So for you, it will be 256 minus 48, which is 208. Okay, wait, I erase this one right properly. So 4 units is 208. Look for 1 unit. 208 divided by 4. Answer is 100. 208 divided by 4, I'm sorry. It's actually 50 something, 50, 50, 52. Okay, so I want to find cap. Cap is just 1 unit. So the answer is, oops, sorry. I scroll too much. Oh dear, give me a while. I think, yeah, the thing is not right. Okay, this is 52. Okay, so you always finalize the answer. Question number 42. Okay, there were some candies in the bag. Joseph took 7/10 of the candies and Kenny took the rest. Joseph took 24 more than Kenny. A, what fraction of the candies did Kenny take? And B, how many candies were there in the bag first? So A just asking for fraction, right? So the entire thing is always one whole. And Joseph took 7/10. So you minus 7/10. It would be 10 over 10. One whole is 10 over 10. Minus 7/10, 3/10. This is the fraction that Kenny take. So the label 3 over 10. Now B asking me that Joseph took 24 more than Kenny. So you already know Joseph took 7/10. Kenny, you already found from question A, took 3/10. So the difference is 7/10 minus 3/10, 4/10. So the difference 4/10 means is actually a value of 24. Okay, so you look for 1/10. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Question asked me for at first. So you're looking at 10 over 10. So 10 times 6. Answer 60 candies. So you can don't write candies, you can just write 60. Unless it's measurement, then it's right. Okay. Question number 43. Okay. Question 43. One watermelon and four apples weigh 4.05 kg. One watermelon and one apple weigh 3.45 kg. So what's the mass of one apple and what's the mass of one watermelon? Okay, we do A first. We know one watermelon plus four apple. We got the mass, 4.05. But one watermelon and one apple is 3.45. So you can see you have to do breakdown. So when you look at these two difference, right, you can see the difference is 3 apple. It will be 4.05 minus 3.45, which is 0.6. So you look for one apple, 0.6 divided by 3, 0.2. So answer for A is 0.2 kg. But B, they asking me for watermelon. So you know apple is already 0.2, right? So this is 0.2. So how to find watermelon when you know that the total is 3.45 for one apple and one watermelon? So you just minus 3.45 minus 0.2. The answer is 3.25 kg. That's all. So you just write 3.25 kg. See, when I do my working, right, I don't write kg, never mind, but my final answer must always have the unit, okay? Question number 44. I think I can do this, okay, so you can see. Wait, okay. So the line graph shows the number of people who visited a museum in 6 years. So, A, what was the increase in the number of people visiting the museum from 2018 to 2019? So before I do graph, it is very important to plot down the values of the graph. Okay, so you know that from here to here is that okay, I mark for you. This is the marking. Might not be obvious, but it's here. So you know there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 intervals between 0 to 1000, which means each interval represents a value of 200. So this will be exactly 4000. This is 3000. Over here, 4000, 4200. This is 2000, 2000, 2002, 2004. So this is 2400. This is 3000 is here. So 3002. So this is 3200. This will be this 4000, right? This is 4000 here, 4000, 4002, 4004, 4006, 4800. Okay, so I want the increase from 2018 to 2019. So what is the increase of 2018 to 2019? It's actually here. 18 to 19 is here. So what is the increase? So you know you have to take 4800 minus 3200, 1600. That is the increase. Okay, means the difference lah. The difference between these 2 years. Okay, 1600. B. Each ticket to the museum cost $8. How much did the museum collect from the sale in 2014? So 2014, if you get the value correct, you can get a correct answer. 4,000 people. So if one ticket is $8, so 4,000 people with 4,000 times 8. Answer is $32,000. Okay, so right now, 32,000. Next question. Okay, I try to squeeze a bit. Okay, so the pattern below are made up of identical shaded and unshaded squares. So you have pattern 1 to 4, and then there is a shaded squares. For pattern 1 is 12, unshaded is 4. Okay, so it goes on. So I want to fill up the table for pattern 4. So you can see over here, right? This is plus how many? 4 to 9 plus 5. 9 to 16 is plus 7. So these are actually adding odd numbers. So this is plus 5 plus 7. So that means this is plus 9. So 16 plus 9, 25. The total number of squares, very easy. You just have to take, this is shaded, this is unshaded. Once you get this correct, you can get this correct. So 24 plus 25, you're right, 24 plus 25. Oh, not very nice, Okay, yeah. So 24 plus 25, 49. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. Equal 49. Okay, this one actually your answer. You actually don't need to write. This one 49 can already, right? So question B, what's the total number of shaded and unshaded squares in pattern 10? So I'm going to go all the way to pattern 10. So let's find shaded and unshaded separately, okay? So shaded, okay, shaded first. So this is shaded. Pattern 1 has 12. Pattern 2 has 16. Pattern 3, 20. Pattern 4 is 24. So you know I'm going to go all the way to pattern 10. correct? So you can see from one figure, from one pattern to another is plus 4, also plus 4. That means, right, the number of intervals from pattern 1 to 10 is 10 minus 1, 9 intervals. These 9 intervals means, right, there will be 9 groups of 4 increase. There are 9 groups of increment of 4, 9 groups of plus 4. Okay, so if there are 9 groups of plus 4, that means I have to take 9 intervals. One interval is plus 4. So 9 interval will be 9 times 4. That would be 36 more shaded. But don't forget to add in the first pattern, which is pattern 12. Which is 12 shaded. So 36 plus 12 shaded, you have 48 in total. Now I'm going to find the unshaded. Okay. So you know pattern 1 is actually 4. If I were to erase this, I think you should have this already. Okay. So pattern 1 has 4. Pattern 2 has 9. Pattern 3 has 16. So pattern 4 we already know has 20 lah, right? 25, I'm sorry. 25, not 20. So if you look at this, right, it's actually square numbers. Because pattern 1 here, how you get 4? Because the unshaded square is here. This is 2. I cannot see. I use another color. Maybe you can see by yellow. Okay. 2 by 2. This one, 3 by 3 shaded, unshaded. 4 by 4 unshaded. So which means that pattern 5 will be 5 by 5 unshaded. Okay, so I'm going to write this down so that you can see. So pattern 1, I write T1. Okay, it will be 2 times 2. Pattern 2 is 3 by 3. Pattern 4, it would be, so pattern 3. I cannot jump to pattern 4, pattern 3. 4 by 4. Pattern 4 will be 5. Here, so close. Okay, we are 5 by 5. So if I go all the way to pattern 10, it is not 10 by 10. Can you see the number of the sides of one side of the square is one more than the pattern? So pattern 10 will be actually 11 by 11, which is 121. Wait, right together. But you don't forget to find um, the total number or the total number of shaded and unshaded. So I just have to add these two. Shaded total 48. Unshaded 121. So I have to take 48 plus 121, which gives me 169 squares altogether. I don't care shaded or unshaded, total 169. Okay. Oh, it's the end. Yay. So please do a please revise. Thank you.